Good morning, everyone. I'll start off with a little disclaimer. As you see, this is my pandemic stash. This will be the final day of this stash because we're going to turn things around. Plus, my wife gave me the ultimatum this morning. If I don't shave that darn thing off, she's going to put me in lockdown for another 90 days. So there you have that. I also want to thank everybody, thank our sponsors. Thank you, Bankers Trust, for the coffee mug. Delicious, the coffee in it. So let's just go straight to the point here. As Debbie indicated, small business and in particular, the travel industry and tourism industry has been devastated by this pandemic. I am blessed to be here at Catch Des Moines and have a great team who has been fully supportive all during these epic times and in creating new strategies to try to stir the economy on and looking into the future. As we know, we're one of those organizations that can kickstart this economy once we get the green light to go ahead and move forward. You know, you look at the entire industry as a whole. You've seen the stories on the national news, the planes that are parked in the hundreds of airports across the country. You know, our airport in particular, on a normal day like today, would be anticipating 5,000 people through the Des Moines International Airport. Today, they'll experience about 200 passengers. You know, our hotel industry has been heavily devastated by this. Hotels in the metro area are running, just last week, I get a weekly report, 20% occupancy. Normal times this time of year, they'd be running in the mid 60s to low 70% occupancy. Big variations in hotel occupancies. The suburban hotels seem to be doing a little bit better as they're doing a lot of contract rooms with construction and other things that are happening in the state. But some of the large hotels are just really, really hurting right now. We've created some new programs that we've worked really in hand with a lot of different organizations that are on this call this morning, namely the Greater Des Moines Partnership. We've partnered a lot with them on different things. We've created the hashtag DSM Local Challenge. There's a lot of things you can go onto that hashtag and see good news stories about things that restaurants are doing, small businesses are doing, the retail outlets are doing, all of the things that have been so heavily impacted by this devastating pandemic. A new program that we just launched on Monday of this week is called our Hotel Bonds Program. Buy now, visit later. And Debbie kind of indicated that too. You know, I'll tell you what, now is the time to start thinking about your travel plans. Airlines have got unbelievable deals. I was on the other night just kind of dreaming. Allegiant Airline, which is our carrier that takes us to a lot of sun destinations. You can fly 25 bucks one way to so many of these destinations. But our hotel community here has come together and we created this thing called our Hotel Bond. You can go out and purchase a $100 bond from 30 different participating hotels currently, and that number is growing. And you can buy a $100 hotel bond, and in 60 days, that bond will be worth $150. So now's the time to buy that. You can help stimulate a little bit of cash flow for these devastated hotels right now, and then use those bonds for your friends and family that you know are going to be traveling soon. You can use them for yourself. Take a mini staycation here in the metro area. Take your kids out, stay in a hotel for a weekend or a weeknight or whatever it may be. Start visiting some of the local attractions once they get open, and just enjoying all the great things there are to do in the metro area. You know, some other national stats. So, you know, the meetings and convention market, totally devastated right now. We really don't anticipate that to see a lot of growth until probably 2021. Our particular budget here at Catch Des Moines is going to take a devastating cut next fiscal year, which starts July 1. We're going to be cut 50% of our budget from what we've had in the past. because we depend on hotel motel tax. Bravo depends on hotel motel tax that helps spur and stimulate our local culture and arts organizations. So there's a lot of things that are going to be way down next year. We've done some things here to obviously be proactive with all this. Unfortunately, we've eliminated about 20% of our jobs here at Catch Des Moines. We've taken salary cuts. We've cut other incentive programs and things that we had in place for staff. So we're feeling the pain, but we know we're going to get through this. And that's why we're trying to be the big support partner to get this economy rolling again. So stay tuned, stay healthy, and dream now for the future, because it won't be too much longer where we can get out and catch Des Moines. Thanks again for your time.